And people call it different things, pecan. It's really pecan, but if you're from the South, it's pecan.
Nobody says pecan.
No.
No,
No.
doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't. No. A lot of people like strawberry rhubarb. And I find that very surprising because rhubarb's so tart. But people like it.
They do. It's our producer's favorite. I think rhubarb. Yeah, rhubarb. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those who are listening, who might be cooking tonight.
Yes, absolutely. And people will come and they'll buy whole pies and take them home. Great, big, beautiful whole pies. And that's a nice thing to do. Oh, and we have contests, too. You might have noticed down there that they have different categories like cream and meringue and berry and cheesecake. And then our celebrity judges judge them. And after the winners are announced, we sell those.
Pie enthusiasts with a sweet tooth line up to savor their own little slice of Malibu, sampling the rich, sweet sensations of a popular tradition that is as American as apple pie.
What are you doing here today with all those pies?
We're selling the pies. It's our annual Malibu United Methodist Church Pie Festival. And we do this every year. And the money goes to after-school programs for children. And we make almost $10,000.
Ooh,
Yeah.
5 for you and 5 for me.
Oh, well, no, it's all
No.
for the children.
Okay, now tell me about your involvement with the pies themselves. You do more than just cut pies?
Well, one year I baked 5 pies, and I baked pumpkin and apple and cherry, and usually a deep dish apple, maybe with a lattice top. And when I bake pumpkin pies, they just kind of multiply, and I end up with 6 when I started out to make 3. I don't know, it just happens.
I guess you're a good person to know at Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes.
The recipe for this successful event wasn't simply someone's half-baked idea. Its inspiration came from the idea of using pies as a method of bringing together the political and civic leaders of a squabbling community.
About 15 years ago when we started, not everybody was getting along at that point. We thought, well, wouldn't it be a great thing to have kind of a family festival, community festival? And we invited all the city council who were sometimes squabbling, and we invited all the civic leaders and all the school principals, and we got them to be judges, and we fed them pie. And it was a very sweet event, and everybody had a good feeling, and eating pie is good.
I guess an angry council member might throw a pie in somebody's face if they were really...
The only pie in the face is what we do in the pie eating contest. You have to have your hands behind your back.
Those are the rules, right?
Those are the rules. Hands behind your back and face in the pie.
You've seen some of these people in the past, I believe. What do their faces look like? Describe them.
They look very happy and a little bit messy.
Is the idea to eat as much pie as you can, or what does that mean?
Well, the pie eating contest is to finish the plate of pie in front of them before anybody else, and there's first, second, and third place winners.
Contest officials ladle up supersized portions of pie filling into every shell, and each pie is then topped with a generous serving of whipped cream. When all pies are ready, the contestants dive in with mouth wide open and their faces immersed in the sticky, sweet confection. After just a few minutes into the race, a contestant who has seen his share of pie before emerges ahead of the competition with a sense of victory within his grasp and a face full of pie to prove it.
What made you think to enter that contest today?
I don't know, I've entered it before. Yeah.
Have you won before?
Yeah, I have. I don't remember how many times I've won, but Maybe, I think I've won about 3 times.
Really, this is a good place to get some free pie, I would think.
Yep.
You live in Malibu?
Yeah.
So this is kind of like part of the lifestyle in Malibu, isn't it? The secret life of the citizens.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
What is your favorite pie anyway?
I don't know. I think it's between chocolate cream and apple pie.
Is there a toss-up between those two? Well, maybe they'll give you one. We'd like to know what your secret is. What's your strategy here in eating this pie?
I just get it on my face and then suck out the rest.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Like a cat licks it off his face or something, huh?
Yeah.
It's mostly kids who do that, and it's a wonderful camera opportunity. It's a lot of fun, and we give T-shirts and prizes, and everybody gets a ribbon that says, "I can't believe I ate the whole pie."
What does it take, about a minute to down one of those?
Less than a couple minutes, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing how quick they can consume a pie.
Well, the adults and the kids as well are enjoying this good music, so I think that's a nice blend, and it's a good setting too. Are we in a park? Where are we?
We're in the middle of the Malibu Country Mart, which is their playground area. So we asked for the Country Mart to let us move the festival here, and they've been very gracious. And then all of the city turns out, and we have probably 50 pies being entered in a pie judging contest. So we will have the best apple pie in this area and the best fruit pie, and we have 2 children's divisions, which are pretty hotly contested. So
I can't just buy a pie at the market and throw it in the oven and bring it by, can I?
I don't think it would win. I don't know. Although some of the markets, have people baking the pies for them. So we've actually had, some professionals enter pies and go up against moms and dads who are baking and kids who are baking.
So there's real competition there, isn't there?
There's a lot of competition. It's very friendly, very sweet, and we have about 28 judges who are tasting the pies, and they have a sweet time as well.
A sweet time indeed as the judges eagerly line up for their own savory slices. To determine the best pies, ballots are filled out with the fate of each entry based upon a variety of criteria. Being asked to participate in deciding the fate of the pies has become quite an honor, and judges savor each morsel as if sampling the latest Chardonnay in a fancy wine-sipping competition.
Well, we had to judge crust. I had the cheesecake division, so it was crust, filling, appearance, and aftertaste.
Now, is this something that you do as a council member in Malibu, or what?
Yes, it's one of the requirements of the job.
Boy, what a job. Where do I sign up? I know, I have to live in Malibu. What is your favorite pie?
Today I like the chocolate cheesecake.
Oh, so you're changing your mood as to your favorite pie?
Well, yeah, some days today I needed chocolate. Some days I don't, but today was a chocolate morning, so.
What would you want, say, on a Tuesday or a Thursday?
Well, Monday would probably be apple pie to get healthy again after the weekend of eating and indulging.
Now, of the pies that you've had today, were you kind of satisfied that they're really up there in good quality and taste?
Yeah, they were beautiful and they tasted wonderful. I did want it to be in the low-carb pie eating contest, but they didn't have that division this year, so maybe next year.
Some of them are very visual, too. Some of them are quite beautiful and artistic. Did that sway your viewpoint?
Well, the ones that were more artistic did get an appearance, a higher grade in the appearance category. But that was just one of the 4 criteria. So even you could have a beautiful pie on the outside, and if it didn't taste good on the inside, it may not win.
Wow, so you can't judge a book by its cover nor a pie.
That's right.
What kind of people usually enter the contest?
Well, it's mostly people who love to bake. And we have, as I said, a children's division, which is 9 and under. So we have a lot of kids, and we've even had some kindergarten and first grade classes work together. It's kind of a school project. 10 to 14, a lot of kids, grow up and decide they want to try their best pies. And then a lot of other folks who think they have the best apple pie recipe around, and they try it out here.
Did a man win last year or a woman?
I don't remember, but we have had men enter in the past and have had men win before.
I understand not only did you win first prize here on the contest, but you brought a pie with you that you baked. Is that right?
Yeah. I baked a chocolate cream pie, actually. Yeah, one of my favorite ones.
So that's entered in the contest, right?
Yeah, I entered it in the category ages basically 10 to 14.
Well, were you up all night baking? Tell us how it was, what it was like.
No, we all bake, but this year I cheated.
You didn't.
I did. I bought 2 at the store and then baked them in my own oven.
You know, I was going to do that, and the producer wouldn't let me do it because he thought it was not proper. But apparently, you can do that.
You can do that. You can do that. Yeah.
So I can come back next year with my store-bought pie.
You can, because by the about an hour from now we'll begin to run out, and just so we have enough pies to feed the public. That's all that matters. People love this thing.
Now, when the event ends, I guess there might be some residual pies that you might take home, I suppose.
Yes, we take them home and we freeze some of them, and then we have a fellowship hour after church on Sunday morning, and we bring them out for that. Or we sell them too. We'll take them to church tomorrow morning, the ones that are left, and then we'll offer them for sale, and people can buy them, and what doesn't get bought will either get frozen or put out for the fellowship hour.
As the festival draws to its conclusion, visitors continue to line up for their own little slice of the pie. The Malibu Pie Festival's blend of charity fundraiser combined with homemade pie has proven to be a winning combination, no matter how you slice it.
The big question is, what is your favorite pie?
Well, being from the South, I'd have to say it's pecan.
Wow, that brought out your accent.
Yes, I do like pecan pie.
I like all kinds of pie, but if I got to go buy a slice, strawberry rhubarb. That would be the best.
I meant to ask you, I understand this is an annual event. What time of year do you usually have it?
With the exception of one year, it's always been the first Saturday in October.
So we can plan for next year.
You can plan for next year. It's kind of a fall festival when the apples are good and the pumpkins are good. It's time to eat pie at the Malibu Pie Festival.